come, here we come. Yeah, we got the same goddamn record too. Say what? Oh, for beating. Okay. I'm going with my.
Campaign by a race-baiting zealot of a prosecutor. Ms. Harper is making a name for herself, but police officers who risk their lives every day for us are paying the price.
Officer Jablonski, a number of your colleagues have been calling in sick, not reporting for duty, and now the city's facing a surge of violent crime.
As far as what's going to stop the unrest, who knows? The governor calling in the National Guard, another dead cop. There were 64 police officers killed in the line of duty this past year.
Well, our son was murdered this year, along with too many black boys to even count, so you do that math.
Okay, thank you for your
Well, where's your outrage for them? Here's the outrage for my son. What if it was your child? And you know our children in all of this.
We're simple people. We don't have money for fancy lawyers like you, but we work hard. We live life right. We just want what's fair. We deserve justice. Our son deserves justice. We got work to do. I know you gotta fuck off in there somewhere, so let it out now. Take some time. We're gonna make some fun.
First game of the day.
Now get up. You do it.
I hear you talking. Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Packers going up against the Cowboys.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now Hundley.
Let's smoke that. Let's smoke that.
Space to maneuver at the 40. Going right side here, and that's complete. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Throwing, Hundley. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Nah, I hit that.
Ball pops It's out, incomplete. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
Second down now after the incompletion. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
Oh,
And
motherfucker.
he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And out now come the Cowboys. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Motherfuckers trying to act like they know us, man.
Again, it's Elliott. And some room to maneuver.
There ain't no
First down and more. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 34 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round.
Dang.
They handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerves showing. Terrific way to get things started.
Don't let
They
that
are
be
in
big,
control.
fellas. Don't let that be
Bailey
big.
now to kick this one away.
That's the first fucking miss he got all season.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Good hit.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Looking to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Man, I'm supposed to have that going the other way.
Incomplete.
Well, we couldn't count yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
Yeah, he might be faking. He might be faking his brother.
But they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up a huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10.
Like the way that missed extra point.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Oh, shit.
And that'll set them back 5. Here we go on 1st and 15. The play clock's running down. After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Oh, that was my fault. That was my
Losing
fault.
yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
I'm watching TV on this game.
On 2nd down, Elliott. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. He completes it to Bryant. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Prescott finding his big receiver Bryant there for a Cowboy first down. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. As they run left side.
Oh, good shit.
And this is going to be Packer football. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Here we go. Now a play fake.
I need that ball back, man. That's some bullshit.
Going up top. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. In this one, they don't force another incompletion.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They'll drop to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there at 22.
I'll give you something you know. Not much. But I think most of them are looking for that. Yeah, but I think they're really great. I think we're flexible. Coach stands and resets it for 2 p.m.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. In a 3-4 defense there and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football. But how about that play? He not only did he eat up the double team, he ate up the ball carrier as well.
I was going to say, talking about puns, you said eat up the double team. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On every snap, the defense is trying to establish who they are, but on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
He will not come close to the marker. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They go Elliott again. Ball at an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
On third and one, here's Prescott. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A first down carry by Elliott. Spins away. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Bailey now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. So the D-line's going to spread out. They go play action here on first down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's second down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Back to throw here. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Demarcus Lawrence in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Everybody was D'd up. You was trying to throw it, and you got that. You got that. Not throw a pick. XP.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. They'll set up a throw. Pressure gets to him again. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Brian Anger now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And possession will switch hands for 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I ain't even gonna fuck with it.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Bryant has it. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. Looking to
I
find
hate
a
when they
lane,
do
but
that
he
crazy
can't
shit.
rein in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Smith coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? We're looking at 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Good looking out. Damn, he had that one.
Idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And
Yeah,
they'll at
it's
least
all
get on
good
the
in
board
Dallas.
here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off that lead.
And now you put the pressure on your defense, who didn't particularly play all that well in the first half. But they're going to need to step it up here and make some plays if these guys are going to have any chance.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. And now here's a carry heading left. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
No, I ain't
Calling a gain of 4 on
no.
first, and that'll make it second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll pitch it out to Elliott, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a third down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
You trying to run?
They're going to look to throw. Steps away. Toward the left
Good shit, though. You
sideline, but it's
fooled me.
incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. And look to throw. And a hit, jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great
scared
catch,
on
but
that
it was
one.
real difficult to hold on to him because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Packers on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw. Open man, there he is, Patterson, complete. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And this is Shepard on the catch. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And drop to throw. Eluded the pressure right. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Second down, 8. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Good throw.
Field, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right.
Good shit.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
I thought you was going to run.
There as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Play clock winding down. Elliott, toss right. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Time running out here on the play clock. 3rd and long for Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
This is fielded at the 27th. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner.
And for the third time tonight, he's intercepted.
That's
Picked off
offensive,
at the
dude.
17.
Clock, they gonna give you the time back on the clock, dude. 3:34. Offensive. Yeah, that's on you, nigga.
Well, he's got to have that
That's
wrong.
on you.
There's no doubt sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to
I
decline
seen your
it.
boy, like when I tried to go up for the ball real quick, like it was a slight delay on it.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And some room to roam now. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. A give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. They'll try the right side with Elliott. Elliott first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. They'll let Elliott try to run it. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Bailey now to kick this one away. Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing, Hundley. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now Hundley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to let it fly. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Packers get a score closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game.
A major loss.
There's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And they will line up now for the two-point try. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Remaining now on second down. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Yeah, no, there ain't no turning point.
From the 20. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Looking to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Obviously a tough spot here. They need a lot of luck to win this game, but still a small chance.
They've got to make sure they get the ball to the sidelines, get out of bounds, preserve clock.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The Packers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15. Now back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Trying to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
Every day, the women at home
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked.
Now that was a great pick.
Finally able to take him down.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Prescott in the throw.
Okay.
Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And now here's a carry heading left. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up
Good game,
3rd and 9. Charles, you think back to some of the great OT games in postseason history. There have been a lot of them. I think in January 2016, Hail Mary from Aaron Rodgers, but the Cardinals were able to survive that game.
Yeah, you need a Larry Fitzgerald, which the Cardinals had, to trump an Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary, and they did so. But let's go back. 1982. Okay, don't say it. I know I'm the old guy here. But San Diego at Miami.
I had you over the top and underneath, though. That should have got tipped. Yeah, he is. But I'm saying with the over top and underneath, somebody would have been able to hit you hard enough to at least, you had a good chance of breaking that up. I thought you had me until I seen the dude in front of you.
Objection. Only praise, Your Honor. Oh, narcotics officer, respect yourself. This particular brand of vice, this Olympic series, is used by members of the country. A black man.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off.
Your Honor, the state agreed that questioning would be limited to the actual events of February 15th.
Miss Harper, you are aware of this.
What happened next, after you exited your vehicle?
I stood there on the road next to my car, looking at the statue. The Statue of Liberty. I could see it. Even the torch was lit up.
How long did you stand there, on the road?
I don't know.
Was it a few minutes, a few seconds?
I don't know.
Did you go to the ditch to see who was down there?
I told you I stood on the road looking at the statue.
There was blood everywhere. You didn't think to go in there.
Your Honor, I was thinking about the statue. And this time when I climbed the stairs inside the torch. When I was 8 or 9. When my mother was standing on the stairs in front of me. And I could see the bruises on the back of her legs. That's what I was thinking about.
Mr. Jablonski.
So that's why I became a cop. Because of animals like my father. I was never going to be a coward like you.
Mr. Jablonski, what did you do next? Mr. Jablonski.
I drove away.
Let me remind you that you're under oath. Your Honor, the question's been asked and answered. What did you do next?
I said I drove away.
That's not what you did, and you know it.
Your Honor, approach now.
What did you do after you
Miss Harper, that is enough.
Say it. Say what you did.
Your Honor,
Say
please.
what you did. God damn it.
Remove Miss Harper from my courtroom.
Say what you did. Say what you did. Don't touch me. Say what you did.
Arrest her.
Say what you did. Get off. Get off of me. Get the fuck off of me.
You gotta stop being like this. Dolan wants to move forward. We're waiting on the mistrial. We'll let you do your closing. Well, fair guy. Conley, on the other hand, wants your resignation.
And I think you were deliver the message.
No, we told her that.
Of course you did. Sit in the box. See what the jury sees. Trial prep 101. Today they saw a broken-hearted little boy gazing up at the Statue of Liberty. Fucking great. I don't get to see him. He doesn't get to take the stand.
Then make them see him.
I did. No one cares. I told you.
No one puts cops away. I wasn't ever going to win this. It was always about optics economy. A black face for the black vote. Greatest show on earth, the shit. You want to know something else? I'm a secondary lawyer. I can't win. I won't win. So just go.
Might be true.
It is fucking true.
Okay that it is. You stuck and get up.
You got a dead kid to speak for. You got 2 dead kids to speak for. You're all that they got left.
It's over, Fish.
Turn it down. Okay? It's all right now. See you here.
Mr. Butler told me you were leaving, so... Can I sit down? I'd like to ask you something. You were the last person you really saw. The last person you talked to.
What do you want from me, Mrs. Butler?
Anything. Just anything. I just want to know what he said and what he was thinking.
I woke up that morning. Rain was next to me. That's all.
Was he happy?
He was home. He sprayed that stuff. And cologne. Before he left. She liked that stuff. Room still smelled like it. At night, I used to listen to the cars pass on the bridge. Princess, I look like the ocean.
Could you don't go? Please don't go. This is home.
Nah. Home is where your people at. No. Thought you were gone. You hear a place to stay?
Nah. I gotta find my own way. There's something out there. I just gotta find it before.
It's too big for one person. And Tracy ain't coming back. I don't blame him. Drove y'all away. My wife, my son, you.
Brittany, God, I'll never know. My son died, and I know when I did. The day of the ocean. Yeah. Remember that day? Yeah. See, you gotta remember. You were there. I was worried so much back when he was small. And Tracy got sick. There was so much to tend to. Why you bring this up? Why do you think Brandon loved those Staples so much? Because his father brought him in. See, you took that picture. Showed him the best day of his life. That's what he said. You ain't gotta say the word and say, amen. Your son knew that you loved him. I'm sorry for driving you wrong. What I did. I'm sorry.